So we moved, and this will be my first video from our new apartment. We now live on the fourth floor. That was quite an adventure moving in. I didn't have to lift anything furniture-wise because we had a friend help us move, but it was still quite the adventure. Um, so I'm sitting in the living room because Corey decided to decorate. I let him because I took over the last apartment, kind of. And he stuck everything in the dining room slash office. And I'm sad, but I'm getting used to it. It's just crappy because I don't have a happy place to sit anymore that's away from the TV. He thought that I used to live at the computer desk, and I didn't. I used to sit at the computer desk because that was the only place to sit that was not in front of the TV. I do not like being in front of the TV. I do not like watching TV or movies. I like reading, crocheting, poking around the internet, and kind of keeping to myself when it comes to just enjoying and relaxing. I don't mind sharing, like space, sitting together and then doing our own thing, or chatting, sitting and having, something to drink. I'm talking about like cocoa or something like that. And just like chatting in the afternoon. That'd be great. So he took it over, and it's over there. And the fireplace behind me where I would have put the TV, and I'm sitting in this gigantic living room that has nothing but a carpet in it. So we'll see how that works. But the baby has a nursery now. It has a nice room. We have a lovely laundry room compared to our last one. And also a walk-in closet and lots of additions that we didn't have, like a gigantic kitchen. So this is a great apartment, and I love it so far. But again, it's on the fourth floor, so I constantly have to be on Corey about not stomping around, because he does stomp around. He really has no reason to. He's just a bad habit of his. He walks really heavy, and then he wonders why his heels and his knees hurt. But as for the baby, definitely growing. I feel everything moving up inside, and kicks are becoming really strong. Like I've had 2 painful kicks so far. So that's just a warning of what's to come. So that'll be fun. Looking forward to being injured internally by my child. But it has active and inactive days. It likes to kick most when I am sitting, driving, and eating ice cream. But usually it's little active bouts are not brought on by sweets because I don't eat lots of sweets. So if something tastes good, then it usually starts having a little fit of happiness, I hope. But that's pretty much how it goes so far. There are gigantic days and there are smaller days. So it really depends on how much I've eaten. And where the baby's sitting, if it's sitting up higher, sitting lower, or if it's more towards my back or more forward. Because it does move around a lot, and I can usually just poke and tell where it's at. Because I can feel like hardness right there in baby shape. What else? No swelling at all. I don't have any swelling. Hands, feet, nothing. So I feel really blessed about that because I don't have like little sausage toes or feet like my friend did. Her feet just like disappeared and turned into like little sausages. It was horrible. So there's that. I am struggling with acne again. So my face keeps breaking out. And that's really aggravating because I have really happy, pretty, clear skin days, and then I have skin of doom like I have now, and it's really horrible. So that's just my face, which is okay. It's not like anything else. I've been hoping for good weather because I love swimming. It feels so good now just to take the weight off. It's not even that big yet, but I can tell a difference when I get in the water. It's like I'm free because I feel like I'm thin again, even though I'm not really. So I'll show you my belly, and then that'll be it because I have to get going around the apartment and clean up, and I am also hungry, so I have to keep eating every hour and a half to 2 hours because that's usually when I'm hungry. I just eat, eat, eat. But my weight gain is not severe. It's normal. It's like a pound a week, like it should be. So I'm glad about that. I probably need to exercise a little more, and I'll get back into that routine. But honestly, moving was exercise enough. That was insane. I go up 4 flights of stairs. They were 8 steps each, not including the landing, so that's 9 steps. And yeah, actually, the first flight is 10 steps. I used to count steps. OCD a little bit. But here is my belly, and it's starting to round out a little bit higher up at the belly button. So that's nice. I don't think I'm going to be pokey. I think I'm going to be more basketball than a watermelon. And my shirt on. So there it is. No stretch marks. It's not dry. It's not itchy. It's just getting harder and bigger. So there's my belly. That's pretty much it. So hope everyone has a good weekend, and report back near Wednesday or after, because then I'll say what we have, a little boy or a little girl, but I still think it's a boy. So fingers crossed, baby dust, blue, whatever the crud, people do. So, anyways, okay, have a good weekend, because I have nothing else to say. Bye.